Happy holidays, tea people. On the 8th day of Christmas, my Davids gave to me maple matcha and caramel shortbread tea. That's right, today we've got caramel shortbread and maple matcha. Here's how we're going to evaluate each tea. We're going to rate each out of 100 points for dry leaf appearance, 20, infused leaf appearance, 10, fragrance or aroma of the infusion, 20, the color and look of the liqueur in the cup, 10, and most importantly, flavor, taste and aromas, 40, for a total of 100. Since these matchas all look pretty much identical, we're only going to rate on 4 categories. The dry matcha aroma and taste, 20 points. The fragrance and aroma of the beverage, 20 points. The flavor and mouthfeel, most important, 40. And is it matcha, for the final 20 points, for a total of 100. So caramel shortbread contains apple, citric acid, raisins, brown sugar, natural and artificial almond and hazelnut flavoring, elderberries, willow bark, almonds, sugar, hazelnuts, sour cherries, raspberries, and stevia extract. The maple matcha just contains cane sugar, matcha green tea, natural maple flavoring. Let's take a sniff. Caramel shortbread tea always smells delicious. You get some notes of the brown sugar. The tea itself is quite beautiful. Should be really good. I like this tea, so as long as they haven't changed the formulation, I'm sure we're gonna love this. The caramel shortbread has to steep for 5 or more minutes at 95 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna start with this maple matcha, which as a Canadian, I'm pretty excited about. I can't think that maple and matcha would be bad flavors together. However, it is kind of funny that it's sweetened with cane sugar and not just sweetened with maple sugar. I mean, why not just go maple sugar and matcha instead of cane sugar, matcha, and maple flavoring? Maple is literally a sweetener. So anyway, let's try it. That has the warm flavor of maple syrup on pancakes. The matcha's there, but it's very muted. The maple flavor is definitely overpowering the matcha. It's good. It's definitely the flavor of maple syrup, kind of a slight matcha aftertaste, but maybe it would have been better if they just sweetened it with maple syrup or maple sugar, and then there would have been more matcha there in the background. Flavor-wise, as a maple syrup product, I'd probably rate it higher than as a matcha. I'm gonna give it a solid 75 and say that if they had sweetened it differently, it probably would be a lot higher because the matcha would come through better. We're gonna try our tea in just a moment, but if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. It would really help us out. And don't forget to join our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/teacrazed. And let's get on to the shortbread. This should have been steeping long enough by now. I can definitely smell the elderberries. It smells like sugar and elderberries, like a warm Christmas treat. Caramel shortbread, you know, I'm not too sure if the caramel shortbread tea actually tastes or smells like caramel shortbread, but it definitely smells like something warm, baked, and delicious. So the tea isn't interesting. It's kind of like a peach color, a dark peach color. It's definitely heavier on the elderberries than I remember last year because it's got this kind of, it's warm, it's sweet, but it's got this kind of elderberry tang to it, which is quite good. Different from I remember. It just might be just memory playing tricks on me. But I'd give this an 82. Let's invite Jordan to try these teas. Hi, Jordan.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. There is a matcha and then a yummy treat.
Okay, let's try the matcha first. It's really, really sweet tasting, but it's so good. It's like caramel. It's like kind of tangy flavor. This is really good. This is the best matcha ever.
So this is a maple matcha. As a Canadian, I guess.
I thought it was caramel.
As a Canadian, I guess you'd really like it.
Now I can really taste the maple. Now they told me.
But maple is a sugar that has that natural tang to it, so.
That's really good. I'm gonna drink it all. I think you
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh, that's completely different. That's like a Rubus. It's really strong. It's got a different, like lots of fruity flavors hitting me.
It's mostly like a nuts and berry kind sugar kind of herbal, not a rooibos. But you're right, it is herbal.
It's very flowery. I don't know.
So this is actually one you've had before and that you really like, but I feel like it tastes different, way different than last year. So I don't know if they've changed the formulation.
Yeah, they must have changed the formulation because it doesn't taste like a tea I've had before.
This is caramel shortbread.
What? So yeah, that's completely different than how they did it last year.
Maybe got some extra strong elderberries or something,
So
I'm not sure.
for the matcha, I'm gonna give it an 88.
Whoa.
And this one over here, caramel shortbread. Good, but they changed the formulation. Oh, it's upset me. Oh wait, let's give this caramel shortbread a 72.
Thanks so much, Jordan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, if you drinky, flick the pinky. Bye for now. See you all tomorrow.